speaking of contradictions, and we're going to be talking about the Jinn today, where when usually with a genie, if you make a wish of what you want, they give it to you. But with the Jinns, it's not always the case.
A little bit of a monkey's paw action, a little bit of a careful what you wish for moral.
That's right.
Jinn, tales of wishmasters throughout time.
And this is by Valdar.
Valdar. Are you sure?
And I'm pretty
right?
sure we've used this website before.
AncientOrigins.net.
Yeah.
In case you want to know.
I think we used this for dragons before, I want to say.
We did a 15.
Is this the same site? Oh, right there.
That yawn is not going to help with that one guy who commented on our videos that said, you guys sound bored when you're reading. It's like, we don't sound bored. We're trying to concentrate on not messing up the sentence.
That's true.
So many times I fall over the sentence.
That's true. We're very bad. We're very
Don't
illiterate.
you know it's just a folklore scrolls? We scroll through the folklore here.
That's right. I don't have actual papyrus sitting around.
Yeah, we don't have a thesaurus.
I mean,
Tyrannosaurus.
I do have a
of
thesaurus,
books.
but that would take time to look through.
Yeah.
And what do you think this is scripted? Get out of here. All right.
So, in translation, the term Jinn can be interpreted as hidden from sight, or the hidden ones.
We're gonna try to
in
put
Arabic.
We're gonna try to put a lot of energy into this.
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Jinn defines a collective number, and it derives from the root Jinn, or G-N-N.
Wait, root
Again, I guess.
JNN or GNN?
Which means to hide or be hidden,
Oh,
thus
out of
implying
sight.
the fact that Jinn are not necessarily spirits, but they are hidden in their status in time and space and darkness.
You
Hello,
can't
darkness, my old friend.
You can't see me.
I've come to speak with you again.
You can't see me. I'm waving my
What's
hand
wrong, Cat?
in front of my eyes.
Can't see me.
You can't see me.
I'm gonna take that little belt, turn it sideways, and shove it up your candy. I love that video. Anyways, I'm getting off topic.
Etymology of the word jinn. From the same root, the word Ghana is also derived, which refers to another place hidden
Amen, brother.
in space and time.
Amen.
The Garden of Paradise in English. Genie is a synonym for jinn, and
Praise.
is derived from Latin genus,
Praise.
which is used to refer to a sort of protective spirit, which each human
Praise the Spirit.
was thought to have ever since the moment of birth. Amen. Raise the roof.
Raise it.
I mean, praise. No, never mind. The only resemblance between the two is the pronunciation, as jinn and genus are totally distinct entities. From Latin, genus, the modern term genetics, is derived from a certain resemblance to jinn and entitles...
Actually, I think that would be called Guinness.
Guinness.
Oh my. Yeah.
As entities believed to be capable of determining familiar features of resemblance. In Arabic, the singular for genie or jinn is genie with an I, while the plural is jinn, two N's,
Okay.
like cacti.
Like, totally. Dude, so look at this now. Listen up now. Jinns and precious stones.
Precious stone.
Like many of the beings, Jinn could be either male or female.
Oh,
There ain't no
shit.
discrimination around here,
No
bro.
discriminating.
Also, Jinn exists independently, or they can attach themselves to inanimate objects.
They obviously and alive, son.
Like a lamp, for instance.
Maybe
Espec-
like a rock that's really cool looking.
Yeah, and it might be rolling, you know what I'm saying?
A rolling stone.
Especially old objects in which they can reside and together with which they can travel.
Far distances, going on a road trip.
Now, for example, it was believed that Jinn could become attached to precious or semi-precious stones, such as opals.
I ain't paying for that. I don't have the money for that.
Ain't nobody got that time.
Genie be rich. They're rich. They're throwing out genie cash.
Yeah, they making it rain.
Rupees.
So that's right. In the Middle East, the archaeologists
Digging
have
up
found,
bones.
oh yeah, they're digging up
Digging up
that
stones.
digging up that magic, bro. Have found evidence from the pre-Islamic era which suggests that
Along.
during that time there was no clear distinction between spirits inferior to angels
Boom.
and jinn.
Boom. Hard facts.
Yeah, spilling that knowledge.
knowledge.
Let me hit you with this.
Okay.
In the northwest Arabia,
That's right.
as in Arabian Nights,
Mm-hmm.
archaeological, and archaeological
Uh-huh.
evidence,
Spitting those truths.
that's right, has also clearly suggested the worship of Jinn in a region near Palmyra. An unearthed inscription called Jinn, the good and rewarding gods.
Speak it.
But despite all archaeological evidence regarding Jinn worship, the Quran rejects this practice, arguing that Allah is the only one who is to be revered and worshipped amongst those people.
Now, here's a quote. Here's a quote right here. You hear this? This is a quote.
Quote it.
Quote it.
Talk to me.
Right here?
Say
okay.
it.
So,
Speak
quotation
it.
marks.
I'm getting tired already.
All right, then.
Speak the words.
But.
Hear me.
But. They
Have
attributed to Allah
partners in crime.
the Jinn.
The genies.
While he was created them and had fabricated for him sons and daughters without knowledge.
No discrimination.
No
Sons
knowledge.
and daughters.
No knowledge. Without it.
Without didn't even know what he was doing.
Exalted is he and high above what they describe.
Really high.
Quran
very
6-100.
scared of falling.
6-100.
That's a quote. That's
That's
a quote.
right. And they got they got that truth up
Here's
there.
some yellow-
Without that truth.
Okay, this is nothing. This is
Yeah.
nothing.
No.
Jinn in Arabian Nights and the Quran.
Now that was a good movie there with Aladdin.
I love that Aladdin movie.
Arabian Nights.
Arabian Days.
That's all I remember.
Something. I don't know the words, but it sounds real cool.
We'll get copyrighted.
Nah,
even though we're not singing.
Even though it sounds shit.
That's right. They want the money, even though we're not making any. Anyways. All right,
Jinn.
so spit this at me there, bro.
All right, so Jinn are most commonly known from the tales contained in Arabian Nights.
That's what I'm
Write
saying.
it down. It's on the test. A writing which illustrates several kinds of Jinn and spirits. According to the text, numerous spirits and entities exist alongside humans, and they interact between one another,
Oh
just
my
as
God.
they interact with humans.
Humans interact. What?
Humans interacting?
I don't
That
know if
sounds
I've ever
crazy.
heard. That's preposterous.
No, that's just a little too out there for me. I don't really interact with people.
So now here, out of these entities, the type of Jinn known as Ifrit.
Ifrit.
Now, I'm gonna pause
That
right
shit's
here.
fire.
That's from Final Fantasy. I had to fight something called Ifrit. I don't know if it's the same.
And then that
It's
is
like
from,
a fire dog.
That is from Folklore.
Yeah.
And
Maybe we'll look up Ifrit next time.
we should look up the spirits. The Ifrit, gnome,
You got
Sylph, or Sylphus, and Undine.
let's see. You got Ifrit. You got Titan.
Whoa.
You got.
All right, that's a different thing. I was talking the elements. What the heck are you talking about?
Titan. It's like stone.
Stone.
Okay.
Gnome.
Guardia. I
Hey,
think.
got you.
That's the wind.
Yeah,
All right.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Damn. I'm on the
okay.
spot. Leviathan.
Leviathan.
is water.
Giant
okay.
serpent guy.
Yeah.
Tastes like fish.
And I
Delicious.
can't remember the rest, so it's.
I can't remember the rest, but it's all up here.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all in the
spit
brain.
knowledge.
You can't say we don't know
All
it.
right, so.
Out of all
Anyways, where was I? Ifrit is described as physically larger than the rest, as
Buff.
well as the most powerful.
Huge.
The most powerful.
he does his workouts
the
every day.
most powerful.
At least 10
I'll
push-ups.
tell you what, brother. Oh yeah,
We're
brother.
gonna come for you.
We're the twice as big, and we're twice as physically stronger, brother. I like to do at least 2 squats in the morning. Oh yeah. Gonna come with these 50-inch pythons for you, brother. More like
This
51, babamo. Check that out.
Times 2, brother. You better learn that math real quick.
Bagingo and spagango. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, slam into the ring, brother.
Feel these quads. Oh yeah.
No homo, brother.
No, just total respect for my quadriceps.
Another kind of Jinn. The Mirage was said to live in the seas, oceans, and spirit of the water. Spirit of the water, Leviathan.
Spirit of the water. Spirit
Yep.
of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty, okay, let's see. Oh, this little illustration from Arabian Nights. Very nice.
Arabian
Very tasteful.
Nights. She's got a knife. She gonna shank somebody.
Is that a knife?
Looks like it.
It's a microphone.
What is that?
It's
Oh,
karaoke night.
Yeah, you know what? They're singing something back in 18 something.
Oh man, even though they know how to
1914
party.
apparently.
Let's see. As the most well-known supernatural beings of the Islamic tradition, jinn are often mentioned in the Quran. I've never read the Quran. Heard it's a good read.
Yeah, never heard about it. The book looks cool though.
It's on my reading list right next to the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're both there. They reside in the void between worlds, a parallel dimension different from the world of humans or from any known world. Any known world?
Yep.
I feel like that would be better.
From any
Known world.
any world known or known world.
Who's that? Is that a jinn?
Perhaps.
Look how swole he is.
At first, I thought it was like one of those Chinese dogs when I looked at the hat. You know, I seen like that was the two eyes right there, and then like that was like the nose, and then I looked down further and I was like, wait a minute, that's a beard, and I seen a face.
Look, these guys are panicking.
The
As
guy,
they go, oh my god, what's going on?
he looks like he's like on a roller coaster. He's putting his hands. It's like, yeah.
And this guy's like, oh god, I don't want to die. And then this guy's just going, Arabian Nights. He's like, please stop, I want to go home. Arabian Days. Let me go, please.
So
Illustrations
let's see,
of Aladdin flying away with two people. Wait,
That was Aladdin?
wait,
What?
that's not right.
Hold up. Wait a
Of
minute.
Aladdin.
Something ain't right.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Flying away with two people from the Arabian Nights.
So,
No. No.
Now, this ain't no Disney thing I've heard of. Let's continue
This ain't
reading.
Disney. All right.
All right, let's
Even
see.
though angels, humans, and jinn are the three types of sentient being created by Allah, the latter are the most mysterious. The information regarding them is scarce, but it is said that they have come into being from the smokeless flame, and they can be good, evil, or neutral.
Still, the jinn can be dangerous, hostile towards humans, using every chance they get to twist the words and desires of humans against them.
Yeah.
The Surah al-Jinn is a surah contained in the 72nd chapter of the Quran and is dedicated entirely to jinn. Jinn are also mentioned in the Quran and final verse of the Surah al-Nas. But the classic image of jinn and the wish masters was first depicted in Arabian Nights. So let me get this straight. So like, I don't know too much about the Quran or any like religious stuff, but and like so the Bible, you got the angels, you got the humans, you got the demons. So and like the demons are always trying, like corrupt like the humans. So
Right.
I'm guessing the jinn are like the Quran's like version of demons.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. Look at this
But for
picture.
some reason, I thought they were
The
supposed
Black
to be like
King
jinns.
of the Jinns. The Jinn, that's the one. Of the Jinns.
Okay, the
Al
jinns.
Malak Al Aswad in the late 14th century Book of Wonders. So
All right, so this
see,
is
very spitting fire, horns,
So
very
it's
demonic.
like all human like people. Like one looks like he's got a dragon head. One looks like he's got like a bird head.
Are these the jinns?
The other
And
one
that's
is,
the king.
Yeah, the king just has horns. He looks like a dude with horns.
You think the guy who drew this like saw him, or do you think it's like an artistic representation?
So what it looks like is he was doing tic-tac-toe right there at the top. He was getting bored. Then he was like, I'm going to draw a bird head. And then he drew a bird. And he's like, I'm going to draw a dragon head. And then he was like, I'm going to draw a person. But then he realized he couldn't really do the person very
He
well.
wasn't very good at people.
So he started drawing horns.
He prefers animals.
Yeah.
But he's really good at hands. He's
I
got
mean,
hands
those
down.
flowers, though, those flowers are pretty nice.
He's really good at cloth and like pant.
Yeah.
That's his favorite thing to draw. Let's see. Contrary to angels, but similar to humans, jinn enjoy free will. Okay. Therefore, they
Amazing.
can make their own choices, and they can also allegedly be judged during Judgment Day and sent to either heaven or hell. Jinn usually live in highly remote areas with clouds, water, trees, and a mountain.
That's very specific.
Very
There's
specific.
only one place I know that has all those.
Yeah, it's
Hawaii.
Kentucky.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean Japan. I
Yeah.
mean
They traditionally
Russia.
are said to live in their own communities, and their existence can remain secret, as they are able to travel over great distances extremely quickly.
Super fast.
God, like a jet.
Like who's that runner? Who's
Who's
that really fast? Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Usain.
Like I did
We don't
this
know how
last
to.
time.
We don't know how to pronounce his name, but
Yeah,
Bolt.
yeah.
Mr.
Usain.
Bolt.
Yeah, Mr. Bolt.
Professor Bolt.
Also, jinn can make themselves invisible to the eyes of humans. Because of all this, stories say that humans can only get small. Wait. What?
It can only get small.
Okay, we can only get small, vague, and unclear glimpses of the existence of jinn without fully perceiving their reality.
From Jinn to Devil.
Oh my god.
That's the title. It is said that after Allah created man, he asked angels and jinn to bow before Adam.
Coming this summer.
At that time, one jinn exerted his free will and chose to disobey the creator. He was the Iblis. Where have you seen that word before? Is that a bird? Iblis?
I don't remember.
Is that that actor who was in
Keanu Reeves?
I'm thinking Idris, never mind.
That's the only one I know. Keeps being put on my
Iblis.
social medias.
For his disobedience, he was banished from paradise, and he became the devil.
Whoa!
Under the name of Shaitan. This
Don't speak
changed-
his name.
No. We only speak Shaitan's name very softly and only a few times. Because Shaitan is a bad name and we don't want to say Shaitan too many times.
Oh my god, you said Shaitan so many times.
Much like Beetlejuice, we do not want to say Beetlejuice too many times or else Beetlejuice. This change caused Allah sent prophets to both humans and jinn alike in order to provide good counsel and show the righteous path.
Right. Righteous.
Change caused Allah's prophets.
Bum,
Okay,
bum,
cool.
ba-dum, bum.
And there he is.
So there's like all animal people heads.
I love this guy.
And he's just like a regular dude.
Look at this guy on the
He
right.
looks like he's, I'm gonna lick you. I'm gonna lick your ear.
He's like,
I'm gonna lick your ear.
He's like, stop.
I'm gonna lick your ear.
I'm gonna do
Look
it.
at my baby.
He's also looking mine.
He's trying to nibble at me.
He's so wacky. I love this guy. Look at his eyes.
Yeah. I'll zoom in on him on the video.
Zoom.
Enhance.
Zoom enhance.
In this way, Muhammad was one of those prophets, one of these prophets and messengers. One of the differences between Christianity and Islam is the Bible constitutes the word of God sent through the apostles, while with the Quran it is considered that the word of Allah itself, as depicted in the Quran, and the Iblis gained Allah's favor through his devotion and was granted command over the order of angels. So let me
Wasn't
see.
Iblis
Let me
the
do
bad
a
one?
little rhyme. No, not that far. Not that far. We're gonna read what I'm saying. So what does it say? So it's saying that the Bible, okay, so that was written by the apostles, so that was supposed to be his word through the apostles written in the book. But it's
Yeah.
saying that the Quran was written by Allah himself.
Yes.
Is that what it's saying?
It is considered the word of Allah himself rather than someone following Allah.
Okay.
So, but Iblis gained Allah's favor. But didn't it, well, I may have missed it, but didn't
Alright.
it say he disobeyed him? One jinn exerted his free will and disobeyed the creator, which is
Yes.
Allah. He was Iblis.
And that
For
was
disobedience,
wasn't
he
that
was
Shaitan?
banished from paradise and became the devil. Under the name Shaitan,
Wait,
this changed...
Maybe Iblis is like a name of Forsaken, and his name is Shaitan.
Yes, so Iblis disobeyed, became the devil, and became Shaitan.
Okay, so I get
So
it.
like Lucifer.
Yeah, Lucifer, yeah, and then he became the devil.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
I get it.
This change caused Allah sent prophets to both human and jinn and provide good counsel and show the righteous path. So he wanted, after that, he formed a committee.
Okay.
He formed the committee.
All right, so we read that.
All right, let's see.
It's your turn there, Goose.
However, even though he had obtained a rank similar to that of angels, and just as the angels, he had listened and obeyed to Allah's order. The Iblis refused to bow before Adam while stating, I am better than he, Thou didst create me from fire, and him from clay.
So he views himself as a better than.
He thinks
human.
fire is better than clay. Stupid.
Doesn't it make clay harder?
I'm thinking metaphorical here.
So, until Qiyamah, Judgment Day, Allah in His mercy. So wait. So what's the name of the book again? The Quran.
Yeah.
So that's not the same name. Okay.
But until this is Judgment Day. This is
Yeah. So
Armageddon.
Judgment Day,
Qiyamah.
Allah, which is I believe like is supposed to be like the God, the deity.
Wait,
In His
I thought that was like the name of Judgment Day.
no Allah. Allah is the name of the deity.
No, here.
Yeah. So that's the name of Judgment Day.
Okay.
Okay.
Qiyamah, Judgment Day.
So Allah, he postponed the destruction of the Iblis, turned Shaitan. As for devils, the Islamic tradition states, we made the evil ones friends only to those without faith. In Christianity, Lucifer, an angel, became Satan the devil, and Islam, Iblis, a jinn, became Shaitan the devil. So that's what we were just discussing.
Wow! No one is without corruption. The power of Shiatan. When it comes to the power Shiatan has over men, there are two main aspects which he can exploit. The first is hubris, which constitutes extreme pride and arrogance. The second is influence, which means that Shiatan can whisper and instigate people to do evil. But it is up to each human to decide whether he wishes to follow the suggested evil path or follow Smokey the Bear and protect the forests. In this way, Shiatan lacks any kind of direct means to control over the lives of humans.
So he's like, hey, if you do this, you'll like be like happy, and it'll make you like it'll make you popular.
He's the cool older kid.
But if you don't, everybody's gonna laugh at you.
Hey kid, wanna smoke a ciggy? Want a doob? I shouldn't have one. Come on, kid, don't be a wimp.
There's this guy on a horse that's riding, and it looks like he's on fire.
I'm guessing that's
Oh, okay.
Ali.
Imam Ali conquers Jinn by unknown artist, 1568.
Ali Baba.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's a campfire in the middle.
Maybe that's
And
like
he's
a
got a
metaphorical fire.
Yeah.
Like it's his spirit or something.
Okay, so his power rests merely on the level of suggestion, balanced by the possibility of choice that is provided by free will. Partly, this explains why the name Ilibis, coming from the root balasa,
I like that word.
means he who causes despair. In addition, the Quran argues that devils and evil jinn were created to help sorcerers who are, from the spiritual point of view,
Over there.
very far from Allah.
Way over there.
All the way across the way. They haven't found the way.
I remember that one.
Supposedly, sorcerers can invoke these entities, force them into obedience through spiritual rituals, and then send them out to accomplish tasks set by the sorcerer himself or by those paying for his services. Oh my. So what do you think about that there, Goose? I don't think there's different kinds of jinn by what we're like looking at, and it's also a little bit different than I thought it would be, because I guess that's kind of makes sense, because it was saying that they like kind of possess different objects and whatnot.
Yeah.
But by what the movies and some other kind of things I've seen of Jinn was saying that they were like mischievous, like genies, that they would not necessarily grant you the wish that you wanted.
Yeah, the jinns are very bad.
Yeah.
Bad is the word.
Well, like it's just saying like from their point of view is they're like demons.
Let me whip out that thesaurus. Look, another word for bad.
Yeah. So anyways, what do you think there, Goose? What do you think of this folklore we found? Do you like it?
I like it. I kind of wanted to hear more tales of the jinns messing over with people.
Yeah.
You know, like, I want to be like way less. Says, okay, and turns him into a duck. It's like, well, you weigh less. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Think of an example.
Yeah, well, it's like I said on the last time. It'd be like, man, I wish my dick would touch the ground, and then you like shrinks your legs all the way down to the floor.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
gets rid of the legs entirely.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, what do you think about next time there, Goose? What do you want to look at?
Next time, let's see. Something we can scroll on. Let's see here. How about I just saw a little ad of a desert, and it made me think of the Sphinx. I want to hear
Sphinx?
the riddle of the Sphinx.
All right then, Sphinx it'll be.
Well,
Sounds like a
No.
plan. So next time on the Folklore Scrolls, we'll be looking at the Sphinx.
unless we're not. Either way,
if we remember.
if
Anyways, holla at you later.